very first, apartment at a college in Minneapolis, and the woman who owned the garden, the apartment building, she had a small little garden in the back, and there was all these alliums, and we'd go out and we'd sit at night, and it just felt like you were in like a Dr. Seuss book. There's something so kind of wonderful and mysterious, a little whimsical about alliums, but they can also get really tall and kind of leggy, and if you don't plan them right in the garden, they could kind of feel like they're out of place. Well, take a look at this. This is a 2-piece dwarf allium. Brings it down a little bit, becomes something that fills the space in, but gives you that whimsical shape that we love about alliums. They're $26.98 for a 2-piece set, and free shipping and handling as well. So take advantage when you can get specialty plants that are not only easy to grow, but allow you to get power-packed big results from Ultimate Innovations. This is a really great time to shop. So we've got M132805. That's your item number. And then Roxanne's going to be with us again, as she is always bringing us some of the most innovative products, but also plants for our home. All right, so Roxanne, what do you love about the dwarf alliums, and what makes these so different? Oh wait, we might not have sound on Roxanne. Okay, we're gonna reconnect with Roxanne really quick. That might be the first time ever Roxanne was so quiet. 132805, 2690. No, because Roxanne's really chatty. We love Roxanne. Okay, free shipping and handling on these too. So remember, just like those beautiful blooms of allium that you love, these grow a little shorter, little fuller. You are gonna get 2 pieces, and they are perennials. Okay, Roxanne, see, I knew something wasn't right.
Okay, so as I said earlier, I'm kind of a short Italian, and I like dwarf things. What can I tell you? Okay, so these are not like the normal, huge, lanky alliums that when it rains, they act drunk, okay? These are dwarf. You are going to fall in love with these alliums. Okay, I got one in. I'm just telling you right now.
That was good.
The name on these are Little Sapphire, and it's super duper hard to find dwarf alliums in your nurseries and your depot stores. Okay, these are going to come in the bare root form. So all you're going to do, Allie, is take and make a shallow hole.
Okay.
You're going to put the root part down. You're going to put some soil on top. You're going to water it. You're going to say a prayer, and then let it go to town. Fertilize it, but do not fertilize it until you see that first pop of green coming out.
Okay.
And remember, these are like the college kids. They come back year after year after year. These are great cutting flowers. You are going to get oodles of flowers out of the gate.
That's, so many flowers too out of the gate. So when should we expect to get some blooms?
Oh, you'll have blooms within 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, wow. So this summer. Yeah, this season.
Fast.
That's great.
Yeah. Super, super fast. These are deer and rabbit resistant. They are also pest and disease resistant. These are sun lovers. Allie, these are so gorgeous. Take and put, if you are a container grower, just take and put them into a big pot and let them go to town. You can take and even put this with the lavender. Absolutely
great
stunning.
idea.
These, again, will multiply.
Well, and
again,
your point,
deer and rabbit resistance.
You wouldn't do that with traditional allium. You wouldn't put them in the container because they'd be so leggy. You know what I mean? They'd be missing something. They'd look a little bit kind of scraggly, right? This, I think, is the perfect way. It allows for the allium to be the showpiece, but you don't then have to come up with like all these other things to plant with it to fill in the space. The allium alone does the work because it is that dwarf plant. $26.98 gets these home. It's a fabulous 2-piece. I felt like I got to like flex my like wifey muscles, Roxanne, with my husband, because he was complaining that he thought our allium looked kind of leggy, and I said, you know what? There's something called a dwarf allium. And then I explained it to him. I was like, we can get it at QVC. And he was very excited. He's like, oh, we should look into that. And so this is one of those things that I think really makes your garden look more tailored while still getting to enjoy the beauty and the ease of allium, because just like you said, Roxanne, they come back year after year.
Yeah, and you're gonna get 2 different colors, Allie. You're gonna
Okay.
get a pink one, and you're gonna get a blue one, okay? Again, super difficult to find.
Mm-hmm.
These are winter hardy. These are gonna grow again from New York clear down to Southern
Mm-hmm.
California. Again, these take such little care, and they're another fabulous plant to take and put in front of a plant that the deer and rabbit want to eat. Again, this is another
Oh,
Larry Nixdorf and Pat Dementri plant because they both have a gargantuan deer problem. These are perfect for that.
that's a
Again,
great idea. Use it as like a little front barrier for the ones that are attracting the deer, because then they'll be a little kind of deterred with this. That's really smart.
right. I mean, when you smell the allium, when you smell, it's kind of that onion garlicky smell. You
Mm.
see, deer and rabbits do not like that at all. These are nice, thick, hardy stems. And guess what, Allie? You can also take and dry these. Are absolutely
Oh,
gorgeous.
pretty.
Bring them inside, and the blooms will last on the plant. Oh, easy 5 to 6 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
easy outside. But they will take and dry as well. I just take and turn them upside down and let them dry. They're heat tolerant. They're pest and disease resistant. They're super hardy, thick stems. So when it rains, they're not going to flop over on you. They're only going to get 12 to 15 inches high,
Okay.
but you are going to get oodles and oodles of bloom, and they're going to bloom all the way through summer. And again, these are perennials. So all of our perennials, Allie, they are guaranteed for a whole year. You have any questions on the back of that plant
Mm-hmm.
guide is our phone number there.
Yep, right
You
down
just
there.
call Joanne and you're going to talk to her. And if you have any questions, or if you just wanted to call her up and tell her how fabulous you love your Ultimate Innovations products, you just do that. But Joanne will take care of you. When
The,
you get these home guides, they're bare root, take and soak them for a couple hours in water and let them hydrate, plant them,
you
and
get this
let them
really
go,
robust
girlfriend.
growing guide, and here's the warranty. Roxanne, tell us a little bit about that.
All of our annuals, Allie, are 90 days. All of our perennials are 1 year. And we want you happy. And like I said, if you have any questions whatsoever, you just call that 949 number or email planthealth@shopdepalma.com. And my
Perfect.
girlfriend Joanne will totally hook you up.
Love it.
Allie, get this. You're getting these all home for free shipping and handling.
It's
You
wild.
don't have to schlep any of this home.
Yeah, you make a really good point, Roxanne. Okay, we've got no dirt spilling in the trunk.